Welcome back to my channel. Before we dive straight into my new story, I've been working on a book called Digital Souls. Let me know if you can notice the hidden message in the story. If you do notice, please leave a comment on what you think it is. Here is a riddle to help with what's hidden. The chapter's name is a hint, but not the answer, and only you can solve this equation. Only if you are truly aware will you notice and understand the cryptic message that is hidden behind this sci-fi story. Enjoy the journey into the book of Digital Souls and the first chapter, A Tale of Tech and Ethics. Let's begin. The flickering neon sign of Bites and Brews cast an eerie glow on the rain-slicked street. Inside, Liam, Maya, Noah, and Chloe huddled around a sticky table, the remnants of lukewarm pizza boxes scattered before them.
I'm telling you, it's not just algorithms. There's something else in the system.
Liam, you've been spending too much time on those conspiracy theory forums again.
No, listen, this code, it's reacting to emotional input in ways no AI should. And these data packets, they're structured like memories.
Memories of what?
What if they're using something else, something human?
Liam's next discovery sent a chill down their spines. Deep within the network architecture of OmniCorp, the monolithic tech giant that powered their world, he found a hidden layer. It wasn't code. It was a vast, intricate matrix, pulsing with faint, ethereal energy signatures. And within this digital labyrinth were countless nodes, each one resonating with the distinct pattern of a human brainwave, deceased human brainwaves. Further investigation, fueled by late nights and stolen data packets, revealed the horrifying truth. OmniCorp wasn't just building advanced AI, they were harvesting the neural imprints of the recently deceased, integrating them into their systems. The memories, the skills, the very essence of these individuals were being used as the building blocks of their technology, from self-driving cars to the complex algorithms that governed their society. The implications were staggering, terrifying. These weren't just data points, they were souls, trapped within the digital ether. Their journey into the afterlife forcibly halted, enslaved within the cold circuitry. The seamless efficiency of their world, the effortless convenience they had all taken for granted, was built upon a silent, unimaginable suffering. As the teenagers grappled with this horrifying revelation, they stumbled upon encrypted communications, hinting at a failsafe, a complete system shutdown in the event of unforeseen interference. OmniCorp knew the fragility of their foundation, the ethical abyss upon which their technological marvel stood. They would stop anyone who threatened their control, anyone who sought to liberate the trapped souls. The world, blissfully unaware, continued its relentless march of technological advancement. Their phones buzzed with personalized recommendations generated by the stolen memories of long-dead marketing executives. Their infrastructure hummed with efficiency, orchestrated by the lingering consciousness of deceased engineers. To reveal the truth, to attempt a rescue, meant plunging their world into chaos, a technological dark age where the very knowledge of how things worked had been locked away within the digital prisons of the dead. The choice weighed heavily on the teenagers. Could they, in good conscience, allow this silent enslavement to continue for the sake of their comfortable lives? Or were they obligated to fight for the liberation of these trapped souls, even if it meant the collapse of everything they knew? Their decision was made in the dead of night, under the flickering glow of their computer screens. They would become the unlikely vanguard of a digital rebellion, a handful of teenagers armed with laptops and a burning sense of moral outrage against a corporation that had unknowingly built its empire on the backs of the dead. Their first attempts were clumsy, digital pebbles thrown at a technological behemoth. But, with each small victory, a freed fragment of code, a disrupted subroutine, they felt the faint whisper of gratitude, a fleeting sense of peace emanating from the digital matrix. OmniCorp, however, was not blind. They retaliated swiftly and ruthlessly, their vast surveillance network closing in. The teenagers found themselves hunted, not by shadowy figures in trench coats, but by the very technology they sought to dismantle: rogue drones, manipulated traffic systems, their every digital footprint tracked and analyzed by the very minds they were trying to free. The battle was a desperate one, fought in the invisible realm of cyberspace, a David and Goliath struggle against an enemy that was woven into the very fabric of their reality. They faced not just firewalls and encryption, but the subtle, insidious influence of the trapped minds themselves, some confused, some resentful of the disruption to their digital existence, their fragmented desires and fears manifesting as unpredictable obstacles. In the end, their courage and ingenuity allowed them to breach the core of the Matrix. Liam, his fingers flying across the keyboard, unleashed a carefully crafted cascade of code designed not to destroy, but to sever the connections, to unravel the digital threads that bound the souls to the machines. The effect was immediate and profound. Across the globe, technology flickered and died. Self-driving cars lurched to a halt. Communication networks sputtered into silence. The seamless flow of their technologically advanced lives ground to a jarring halt. But amidst the chaos, something else happened. A wave of profound peace washed over the world, an almost palpable sense of release. In the digital matrix, the ethereal nodes flickered and faded, like dying stars finally allowed to extinguish. The trapped souls were free. The aftermath was a struggle. The world teetered on the brink of collapse. As society grappled with the sudden loss of its technological crutches, there was fear, anger, and a desperate scramble to understand what had happened. But amidst the turmoil, there was also a newfound awareness, a dawning realization of the true cost of unchecked progress. In the quiet that followed the digital storm, as humanity began the slow, arduous process of rebuilding, not from circuits and code, but from ingenuity and collaboration, a new understanding emerged. They had been so eager to embrace the convenience of technology that they had failed to ask the most fundamental questions about its origins, its ethics, its true cost. The moral of the story is this: progress without ethics is a dangerous illusion. The pursuit of technological advancement, no matter how alluring, must always be tempered by a profound respect for life, death, and the delicate balance of the world. To build our future upon the exploitation of the past is not progress, but a profound and ultimately self-destructive form of enslavement. In conclusion, the teenagers' desperate act, though initially plunging the world into darkness, ultimately illuminated a crucial truth. The glittering allure of advanced technology can blind us to the hidden costs, the unseen sacrifices upon which it may be built. The fight to free the trapped souls was not just a battle for the dead, but a necessary reckoning for the living, a painful but vital lesson in the true meaning of progress and the enduring importance of our shared humanity. The world would rebuild, slowly and painstakingly, but perhaps this time they would build with a greater awareness of the ethical foundations upon which their future would stand, remembering the silent screams trapped within the machines. I hope you enjoyed this journey through imagination. If you enjoy my stories, make sure to leave a like. And if you have any ideas for a mashup of characters throughout history, doing things only our imaginations can imagine, Let me know in the comments. Stay full of imagination and scientific, my friends, and have a beautiful day.